Hello and welcome back to another set of readings of Lotus Love Tarot 555. Okay, you guys, I am here with your full moon reading, and this full moon will be in Leo. But before we begin, thank you for the love and support you continue to give the channel. You guys, I read every last comment. Thank you so much. Thank you just for your inspiring words. You have no idea how that really touches me and really inspires me to continue to do what I'm doing. Now, a little bit about this reading. This is just a very mini reading. I say this every month, so I think most of you have gotten the hang of this now. This is just to give you an idea of where to set your intentions, okay? If you don't know how to set your intentions, just look at the link below, and there's a link there showing you all 10 steps of what you need to do in order to set your intentions, which is very important for you to do on a monthly basis, kind of guiding you where you want your life to begin to blossom, where your goals are, where again your intentions are, to kind of see some movement in your life. Now you can apply this reading to your sun, your moon, your rising, and for some even your Venus sign. Okay, remember that these energies will flip-flop, so if it doesn't relate to you, it could relate to a partner or it could relate to an energy that is surrounding you, so do keep that in mind. Hello to our cross watchers. Now, even though we're slating this energy for the full moon, keep in mind that there's no time limit to these readings. So you could hear something that happened a few months ago, something that's going on right now, or something that's going to happen in the near future. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram, you guys. I am doing those twin flame check-ins over there, energy check-ins. So if you're a twin flame, make sure you follow us. There's a lot of great information. Even if you're not a twin flame, there's a lot of great information over there. The Instagram address is at Lotus Love Tarot 555. Okay, remember to subscribe to our channel. Okay, and hit that like button, you guys. You have no idea how it pushes the readings out a little further, and I appreciate those who continue to do that for me. And don't forget, we do private readings, and we have our own Patreon. Yes, you guys, where you get a chance to see all of the extenders. It is really a great deal, and all of those links can be found in the description. Okay, well, I'm ready to get started. Now, if you want to know more about the Leo moon, just let your reading play a little further. I always put that at the end of the reading. Okay, all right, now on to your reading. Hello, my Virgos. Okay, you guys, let's get right into your reading. All right, Holy Spirit, Divine Creator of the Universe, what messages need to go forth for the sign of Virgo as it relates to them setting their intentions for the full moon occurring on January 28th, 2021. What messages need to go forth for the sign of Virgo? What do our Virgos need to know? What do our Virgos need to know as they set their intentions? Okay. Okay, Holy Spirit, Divine Creator of the Universe, what messages need to go forth for the sign of Virgo as they begin to set their intentions on the full moon occurring on January 28th, 2021. What messages need to go forth for the sign of Virgo? What does Virgo need to know? Okay, Holy Spirit, Divine Creator of the Universe, what messages need to go forth for the sign of Virgo as they begin to set their intentions on the full moon occurring on January 28th, 2021. What messages need to go forth for the sign of Virgo? What do our Virgos need to know? Holy Spirit, Divine Creator of the Universe, what messages need to go forth for the sign of Virgo as they begin to set their intentions on the full moon occurring on January 28th, 2021. What messages need to go forth for the sign of Virgo? Holy Spirit, Divine Creator of the Universe, what messages need to go forth for the sign of Virgo as they begin to set their intentions on the full moon occurring on January 28th, 2021. What messages need to go forth for the sign of Virgo? Does Virgo need to know? All right, my loves, let's see what is going on. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. When this card comes out, that means you've been stressed or uptight about something or someone. Okay, and Spirit is reminding you to have fun, to play, to just recapture your romance. Think about, think like how it is how a child has fun, and that's what Spirit is telling you to do. You're needing to have fun that you're kind of like forgetting about. Okay, and so again, whatever's stressing you, whatever has you in a mode of being too serious, let that go. Let that go. Okay. Could be some of you are maybe starting a new business. You're a born entrepreneur and your business is surrounded by magical opportunities. Maybe that's what's stressing you out, or you're in a career where you're realizing now, you know what, I need to step out on my own. And maybe that's what's stressing you out, okay? Or this could be just something totally different. This is a message that's coming in for somebody who's been thinking about starting their own business. Now is a perfect time for doing that. Now is a perfect time for setting those plans in place, okay, for self-employment. It's time to leave the unhealthy situation. I tell y'all all the time, you cannot make this up. Something is going on that's stressing you, and that's what I'm feeling. It's time to leave the unhealthy situation. You have to leave it. You have to let it go. You have to walk away from whatever this is that's stressing you. That Spirit is reminding you what life is about having fun and enjoying life, okay? And that's something I feel like you're missing right now. Autumn, in the fall season, everything comes together and you reap wonderful harvest of abundance. So depending on where you're watching this from, but Spirit is saying fall is going to be a very important time for you. But you need to set the seeds. And in order to do that, Spirit is giving you direction to leave this unhealthy situation, so this abundance, okay, so this harvest can come in for you in the autumn time. That's so important. Sometimes we can't get to where we're trying to get to because we don't follow instructions. We don't listen to our intuition. We don't listen to what our gut is kept telling us. Yeah, so you're having to be reminded that everything's okay. Don't worry, it's all working out in a beautiful way. That's because that's how I know that you're stressed. Something really has you on edge. Where Spirit is reminding you, it's okay. It's okay, but you have to leave the unhealthy situation. You're having to walk away from something that's not serving your highest good, whether that be a relationship. Oh my God, you cannot make this up. Let go. Oh my goodness. You guys, you cannot make this up. Let go. Whatever this thing is, whatever this unhealthy situation is, let it go. This was unreal. This situation was unreal because we kind of been talking about that let go from the beginning of the reading. We hadn't even gotten to the end yet. Let it go, okay? If you guys want to do a private reading, information pertaining to that can be found below. Until next time, bye-bye. All right, you guys, just a little information about this full moon in Leo. All right, so this energy may bring lots of drama, okay? All right, the full moon is going to come in on January 28th at 7:16 p.m. In some parts of the world, more like North America, and on the other side, you'll probably see it in the early morning hours on January 29th, okay? But this is going to be our very first and our fiercest full moon of 2021 because, of course, it's in the fire sign of Leo. But there's also a lot of cosmic action that's going on right now. Now, this particular full moon in Leo, it will oppose, and when we say oppose, that's like it's going to form a 180-degree angle with the sun, okay? So it's going to form this angle with the sun, with Jupiter and Saturn, which are all in Aquarius right now. And it's also squaring, which means it's like at a 90-degree angle with Mars and Uranus, which both are in Taurus right now. So this creates something that we call a T-square. Okay, so make sure you go and Google that to understand more about what that T-square is. But a T-square, which is in astrology, is associated with tension and conflict. okay? And so we can expect a whole lot of kind of messy drama possibly to occur during this time, okay? So you can expect possibly arguments to happen resulting from, you know, our inability to evolve and let go of the past. So really, this is a time to try to really set your intentions and letting go of the past, things that weren't working for you. We aren't moving forward in our lives, so the cosmos is going to make sure that the things that we need to change in us is happening, okay? And remember, the only way out, you got to go through, okay? The only way out, we have to go through this right now. But this energy, like I said before, it is, you know, it does involve tension, but it's also a time of coming out. This is also a time of unleashing, so to speak, our inner diva, you know, which is those egos, and that's, you know, that is attached with Leo, okay? Unlike December's full moon that was in Cancer, you know, again, this one is going to be a lot more fiery, a lot more has a lot more energy that's attached to us, and it's going to affect all signs in different measures, okay? But we can all expect, you know, that the days before, you know, what has happened before with us were kind of more calmer energies that were taking place, okay? But set to appear, like I said before, it's going to be in the sky around Australia, possibly around 6:16 in the a.m., okay? And then on the other side, you're going to see it more in the evening hours on the 28th. Okay, so again, let's just talk about a little bit about Leo. You know, it is the lion of the zodiacs. Leos have, you know, many admirable qualities, including but not limited to, like their leadership skills, bravery, loyalty, and the kind of life, you know, of the, you know, party person. You know, they have that party person magnetism that you just can't fake. And that said, you know, this fire sign also has a few flaws, as well as we all do, right? Such as, you know, the tendency to want to, you know, be melodramatic or have a lot of flair, okay? They have a strong tendency to possibly be lazy at times and, you know, sort of kind of egotistical. And so these are areas that we're going to have to really watch out for during this full moon. And, you know, as far, you know, how all this ties into the moon, we need to really ask ourselves as far as each individual sign is concerned. So you got to think of Leo as kind of like the tea bag, and the moon as the boiling water in which all the Leo's flavor infuse, okay, before we drink it down. Okay, so that's the best way I can understand it. The moon is kind of like, again, that boiling water, and the Leo being that tea bag, and it's kind of saturating that boiling water with its energies. And that's what Leo does. It unleashes, you know, our inner divas, you know, our potentiality, you know, and if we're not wary, you know, it could also bruise our egos. So we have to really, really be careful during this time and make sure that we really are on the up and up, and we really are kind of cutting through our egos and, you know, having the center of attention around us, because that could be very damaging during this time, okay? All right, my loves, if you don't know how to set your intentions, remember that link can be found below. Until next time, bye-bye.